This is John Polrai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and today I want to talk about Amber Heard's latest defense, and I thought that things couldn't quite get weirder and she couldn't quite sink any lower, and this here really actually surprises me just a little bit because now she's saying the police didn't properly file the report and basically it's their fault. So let's take a look at a tweet by Laura B. and do some interesting conversation. After that, here we go. So, this is her first tweet about it here, and she says, for your information, in a nutshell, she is claiming that 2 witnesses saw injury. 1 witness showed the damage to the officers, cough, cough. She believes they did not follow proper protocol by filing no notes or report of the incident, as also noted by Jay Nichols. Now here's the thing, Amber Heard is claiming this legally. It's not just something she's saying now, she's bringing this now to Virginia. So here's the document that Laura provides on it. Obviously it's got her name across it. Not going to get into it, it's her document. Thank you, Laura. Also give her a follow, she's got a great Twitter account covering all this stuff. So let's see what else is being said. Laura continues, I think she's purely discrediting these officers as it's her only defense. It's he said, she said. Even if I didn't file a report, they should have. They should have acted on their own after seeing damage/injury. And they'll claim they cleaned up, but that's not what Josh or Raquel said. Now here's the thing. He said, she said is not what we need. What we need is evidence and proof. That's what Johnny has. That's what Amber doesn't. That's the difference. There should be no way in the world that Amber should win this case, logically. And Brianna here says, one thing this does seem to indicate though, for all of Team Heard's nonchalance about the body cam footage, they actually are concerned about it. They know it undermines her and her hoax-assisting friends' version of events. Now they're scrambling to discredit the officers. Like I just said, there's no way in hell that Amber should win this case, if only for that body cam footage. It just seems like such a TKO piece of evidence there. I just can't imagine them going in court, presenting that, and the jury is still like, well, I don't know what happened, on top of all the other stuff. The self-confessed audio of Amber saying she's hitting Johnny. So, Learn to Evolve says, and she's claiming that body cam footage and trained sworn police officers are not reliable as witnesses, but friends, quote unquote, for whom she is paying the lawyer fees are. It's a real stretch, man. I can't believe anybody believes that. The only reason I think some people believe it are because they have to take Amber's side politically, because of identity politics and wokeness and their job. They're on a staff where they're not allowed to write about Johnny from that point of view, that he's innocent. But it's hard for me to believe they actually look at the evidence and think that Johnny's guilty. Then I guess there's the very, very few hardcore Amber Heard fans who saw her in a movie. They, for whatever reason, thought she was a great actress. You know, they're going to support her. They just can't believe that she would abuse someone no matter what they see, what they hear. They're incredibly sheep-like people following the herd and not knowing anything about anything in life. I guess they're like maybe, I'm going to say probably 10,000 of them worldwide, maybe less. And this person says, that's my favorite part, I think, how she's putting Rocky and Josh on the hot seat to lie for her again in court. I'm sure they are eager to commit perjury again in the name of Amber Heard. Exactly. At some point, man, they've got to start getting squeamish and start feeling like they got to look out for their own ass. At a certain point, how long can it go where you lie for someone? So after the thing is fresh, they lie. For the UK, they lie. But at a certain point, now it's coming to Virginia. Now there's so much info out. It seems to me, if I was them, it would be too tempting to be like, I just can't do this anymore. Yeah, I didn't see any abuse. And Pam Love says, I'm so sick of her tired, nobody's listening to me, people are not doing what I pay them to do, song and dance. If there was an ounce of evidence that supported anything that she's accused JD of, does she not get that it would have made available? What a waste of time. Think she had a little grammar mess up at the end, but I get what she's saying. Obviously, Amber has got zero evidence. So that's about it, and I gotta say, this is another case of blame somebody else. Now, Amanda is not the only person who is guilty of this. A lot of people do it, but if somebody does it too much, then that really shows something. It shows probably that person's at fault. And hey, once in a while, it's not your fault. Once in a while, somebody else is at fault, and you need to show that, and you can show that in a lot of cases. But if someone else is at fault every single time you mess up, well, that says a lot more about you. Anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. Doing shout-outs, special thanks, things like that. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. Doing Deaf vs. Heard, pop culture, Little Meghan Markle, whatever comes up in the news that's interesting. And if you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.